Guys, what is carb depletion and why is it important in bodybuilding? Well, carb depletion simply means you have no glycogen stores in the muscle. When our muscles are full of glycogen storage, generally they're going to hold more water, we'll have a better pump, we'll look a little bit bulkier. Guys, whenever we depleted on carbs, generally your muscle's going to look quite flat, quite placid, you're going to be a bit weaker. But you might think that this is actually quite bad. Whenever we're losing weight, especially in bodybuilding, and I mean you're like a week or two away from competing, generally your muscles will be very flat. You would look very dry. If you've ever seen a dry look, I'll show you a picture, or at least explain. Guys, in bodybuilding, carb depletion is just simply the look of being pumped and full. Now guys, if we were to ever compete on a show, generally we wouldn't be eating many carbohydrates until a week before the show. What we would then be doing is ramming carbohydrates into our body. Because we have a low insulin resistance, you know I love that word guys, I talk about it all the time. Our bodies would literally pump up like a big balloon and you're super shredded still, okay? Guys, carb depletion also happens whenever we work out for a very long time. You might notice if you just train your chest for like 2 hours, eventually the pump is kind of going, you're getting very tired, you're very weak, and that is because you're burning all of the glycogen storage in your muscle. Guys, also, when I talk about insulin resistance, I talk about this all the time in my videos. It is so important if you're above 6 foot, seriously start looking at your insulin resistance. Carb depletion needs to happen to be able to lower that insulin resistance. That means you're eating very low carbs for about 3 days. You'll feel awful, you'll look a lot leaner very suddenly. But guys, actually eating proper sugars, eating carbohydrates properly will allow you to get a better pump, allow you to put on more muscle, and also allow you to actually train a lot harder in the gym. Guys, it's all about the carbohydrates, especially when you're tall. And I mean fast-acting carbohydrates that don't have a high glycemic index.